So I thought this would be a fun little video. There's this crypto literacy quiz. I filled out the first half of the questions. I'll put the link to this in the description. Um, so you guys can test your crypto literacy, I guess. Basically what it does is it asks you where you live, kind of, just a few little basic questions, and then it tries to gauge your literacy around the world, right? It doesn't ask you for your name, your state, nothing like that. So moving forward, we're going to take this quiz. I inputted my answers at the beginning, just because those are probably more personal answers, but then we'll answer these questions, and I don't really know what they are. So let's answer them. Which statement best describes a cryptocurrency? Well, it's definitely not paper dollars. It could be this one, cross-border remittance. No. It's stored physically or electronically. What are we talking about physically, though? Physically could mean cold storage, but I think it's definitely this one right here. Digital virtual currencies secured by cryptography. Because technically, when we think about it, the Ledger Nano or SafePal or whatever you really want it to be is really only secured on the blockchain. Your passphrase is just secured on there. But technically, your crypto is stored on the blockchain. So it's this one, obviously. What is the name for digital currencies that link their value to underlying assets such as national currencies or precious metals? Digital currencies that link their value to an underlying asset. It'd be stable coins, right? Because they're pegged to something. So, yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, Bitcoin's kind of a stable coin right now, but yeah, Dogecoin is all over the place, but that's like a whole nother deal. So, yeah, it's definitely a stable coin. Which of the following is not a cryptocurrency? Oh, God. See, I think what's funny is that you could list out like a bunch of different cryptocurrencies, and then you could probably ask somebody, like, you probably throw in a few Pokemon in there and just ask them, which one of these are Pokemon? Like, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. Yeah, I'm just joking. It's obviously MetaMask. If you guys don't know, Ethereum is ETH, Litecoin's Litecoin, Dogecoin's Dollar Lumens is XLM, which is basically like Ripple, which is XRP, financial institutional coins. But MetaMask is a wallet online that's in your browser. So there you go. What is a public blockchain? Oh, that's a great question. A digital ledger where data is stored on a network of independent computers. A digital ledger that is created and managed by a company but is made available to the public. A government-facilitated platform for currency exchange. That is definitely not it. The fact that government's in there is definitely not what a cryptocurrency is. A type of computer created for Bitcoin mining. That is not what that is either. That is a Bitcoin miner. Managed by a company but is made available to the public. No, that's not right either, because it would never managed by a company completely gets. This is kind of like XRP, I guess. Then it's really not. It's a private blockchain, but I think this is the most accurate representation of a public blockchain. What is cryptocurrency mining? It's definitely not a network of digital wallets. That's definitely not. If actually, that would be like proof of stake concept. Really, that's what proof of stake is, right there. Process of verifying and adding new transactions to the blockchain. That could be it. A phone app where users solve puzzles and receive cryptocurrency as a reward. Now that's a great idea, assuming that the puzzles are actually difficult, but that would make for an interesting cryptocurrency. Let me know if you guys know if there's one that actually does that. That would be cool to know. The process of mining precious metals to fund a crypto's project development. Oh no, we're gonna fund a Bitcoin with gold. That's interesting. No, it's obviously this one right here. But that would be cool, right? Wouldn't it? Why was Bitcoin created? As a response to the 2008 global financial crisis. It definitely would have been made long before then. There's definitely other financial crises that deserved something. Maybe the technology wasn't available, because we really haven't gotten anything until like 2010. It's probably like where we start getting concrete crypto and cryptography. To establish a decentralized cash system that removes third-party intermediaries like banks. That's a good answer, probably. To create digital money people could use on the internet. That's also a good answer. To enable a system of currency free from manipulation by external influences such as the governments. Ooh, that's also a good answer. But why was Bitcoin created? Oh, that's tough. I think originally the idea was to have a decentralized cash system. But that seems to be too broad for Bitcoin. To create digital money people could use on the internet, that's probably the best answer. Just because this one is like, this would be probably a more like day and age. Bitcoin was very simple when it was created, right? It was like, but it was first. And that's like the network effect, right? So everybody gets on that because they know it's the safest. It's been around for the longest time. Moving forward. God. Okay. It's obviously this one. Okay. This kind of goes into a logic of how we should be investing in coins, though. 50 billion coins is a lot of supply. Like, it's going to take a long time for the market cap of something like that to go up. This is a great example of Cardano, why it's hard for Cardano to move price-wise. This right here is basically Dogecoin in a nutshell. But Dogecoin's got some mining aspects, and it's also, better than the dollar, I think, in terms of circulation. So for now, it's good. Maybe it's going to be good forever. Maybe. I don't know. It just seems like there's something wrong with it. It's not personal investment advice. It's not investment advice at all, really. It's Dogecoin. I mean, what did you expect? It's a dog coin. It pumps, it dumps. That's about all it does. 21 million. National currencies backed by central banks have a limited range of divisibility. A dollar, for example, can be divided into 100 pieces, each worth 0.1 or 1 penny. How many units or decimals can Bitcoin be divided into? Man, I thought it was 18, but now that 20 is available, 20 sounds more realistic. I think it's 8, though. I think it's 8. I want to say it's 8 because I was thinking 18, and I'm probably just thinking of 8. But if you didn't know, Bitcoin can be divided into a decimal. That's like the greatest thing ever, right? So you can have exactly 1 Satoshi. Freaking genius, whoever made that. Okay. Smallest unit of dollars is called a cent. Was the smallest unit of Bitcoin called? It's called a Satoshi. I just said it. Hold is hold on for dear life, and Bitcoin is just Bitcoin. Gwei is Ethereum gas, which apparently is going to be super cheap this summer. Who knows? If Ethereum 2.0 is bust, then, Ergo is going on the rise, probably. It's probably going on the rise anyways, because proof of stake is just garbage. Proof of stake is garbage. Who processes Bitcoin transactions and charges network fees? Obviously not the IMF. That would be bad. Coinbase would also be bad. This is proof of stake right here. This is the problem with proof of stake, right? You actually have to have currency in order to make currency. So how is a person who wants to stay completely anonymous supposed to get currency without doing some shaky deal online, right? Yeah, no. I don't think so. Network contributions known as contributors, known as miners. It's obviously that one. The metric used to measure the Bitcoin network's computing power. It's called a hash rate. Select all that apply. What primarily determines the price of Bitcoin? This is an interesting question. Probably just the balance of supply and demand. But there's a lot of social media influence on a lot of coins. But I'm going to say this is the most rational answer. Cryptocurrencies held in digital wallets, which can be custodial or non-custodial. A non-custodial wallet means yes, this one right here, non-custodial. Custodial means that like a bank has it, or Nexo, or BlockFi, or whatever you want to call it. This one is a non-custodial. So right there. Which of the following known statements best describes decentralized finance, also known as DeFi? That's probably the best answer. But this is also probably a good answer. Oh, you can select all that apply. Okay, cool. Probably just those two. Suppose you had $100 in DeFi, high yield savings account, which interest rate was 6% a year. After 5 years, how much, if you let your money grow? More than $106. Yeah, definitely more than $106. 6% a year. Your inflation rate is 5%. After 1 year, how much would you be able to buy with the money in your account? More than today. More than today. But it's close to exactly the same. What is a non-fungible token? No. Well, it's kind of happening now. Probably just that one. Okay, well, I'm going to send my results. But yeah, this is a fun quiz. Make sure to try it yourself and see what you get. Put it down in the comments, maybe. See what you get for your scores. Don't copy my answers, or you maybe get to the beginning. Maybe I should have said at the beginning of the video, take the quiz for yourself. It's whatever. It was a cool time, and it probably addresses some of the questions that most people have about crypto. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.